going to tell you how to take care of the piercing. Or the reopening. You're going to clean it twice a day starting tomorrow. Okay, and you're cleaning your reopening piercing morning and night. 2 different procedures using the same 2 solutions. Okay, and I'm going to get into that with you. In your aftercare pack, you are going to get a detailed aftercare sheet. The aftercare sheet tells you the differences of infections and irritations. Additionally, it has solutions to minor issues that could occur. If you have an issue, read through this again. If you don't find your answer on there, you can text me anytime, okay? Most answers are on there, especially I've designed it to where if you didn't understand or I'm ever temporarily unavailable, it's all here, okay? Additionally, I'm going to give you this quick reference card. The quick reference card is a recap. So when you're like, oh, what did she say? What order? How do I clean this? This is your answers right here. Okay, so you don't have to understand much right now. I'm just going through the motions and making you more familiar with the aftercare procedure. Okay, so I'm gonna put that down. You'll also get an applicator bottle in your aftercare kit, some foaming solution, and I will give you sea salt. This is a container of sea salt. There's enough sea salt in here to make 2 gallons of finished solution. I will also give you this small little spoon. Do keep this out of reach of all small children and pets way. Okay, and I will start you off with some purified water to make your sea salt solution. Okay, so before beginning any aftercare cleansing procedure, make sure you have freshly washed hands. Okay, and then when we're talking about the ears, we're talking about front and back of both ear, and really concentrate on the back. If I do see an issue on rare occasions, it's in the back, and you said that you're having an issue, maybe in the back it was, okay. So to make your sea salt solution, it is a 1/4 teaspoon, this little spoon, less than level, and it says it right here, 1/4 teaspoon to 8 ounces. This is an 8-ounce bottle. You're gonna put it in here, that sea salt, and fill it up with water, shake it. So now you have sea salt solution, an earring, and some foaming solution, okay? So there's a procedure 1 and 2. Just because procedure 1 is called procedure 1 and it works the easiest in the bath or shower, it doesn't mean it has to be the first one of the day. There are all these tech people, maybe you're taking a shower at 3 in the morning, so that's when you're gonna do the the aftercare cleanser that's more involved, the procedure. Okay, so for aftercare procedure technique, number 1, your own bath shower shampoo water running over the head is totally fine. Over the ears, so wet the lobes, and you can wet the lobes with running water in the sink or in the shower, wet the lobes, or you can use an applicator bottle, wetting the lobes front and back. So it says water. Next is sea salt solution, front and back, front and back. Next, and this is a very important step, foaming solution, front and back, sparingly, front and back. Okay, when I mean sparingly, the first time you pump this out, you'll probably pump out enough for about 10 ear piercings, okay? You only need a few sudsy bubbles. Now, after you've applied this, then go ahead and grasp the piercing, jewelry, rotate, and I actually want you to get into the piercing and compress. So you'll actually compress the earring, moving it. This earring flexes, and we'll get into that momentarily. Okay, so then after doing that compression, you'll go ahead and rinse the piercing again with water, and then you will rinse the piercing, flushing it one final time with your sea salt solution, front and back. Okay, you good there? Okay. So for your other procedure, and I'm gonna hit this, I didn't realize that it's on. Okay. So for your other procedure, the other time of the day, you will like it, it is very easy. It is this. Drop, drop, front and back, drop, drop. Sparingly, drop, drop, front and back, that is it. No wiping, no wetting, no turning, no compressions, just put it on there. So this aftercare cleansing procedures, the 2 of them, is a cycle. This drop technique is soaking it for the flushing technique. The flushing technique is getting everything off of the piercing, getting it ready again for the drop technique. Okay, you good there?
I'm good.
Okay, so next we're going to talk about the jewelry and some key points for you. The jewelry is long and seeming wiggly. It has flex to it. So it's supposed to be that way. The length is here so the dead cell waste can be washed away. The length is here because all new piercings swell, but you shouldn't notice the swelling on this lobe. And it has this flex. It moves with the body. So when you're laying, it's for comfort. When you're laying, it has that flex and it's nice and the back shouldn't be bothersome. Okay, so there's a notch inscribed on the back of the post of the earring. And if you listen, that's where it remains. It's not to be pushed on too tight. And generally the backing, it doesn't push on its own too tight and it doesn't come off. Somebody has to push it on, pull it off by removing it. Some type of incident could technically loosen the backing by bending it and making it misshapen. And obviously if you don't experience that click sound, then go ahead and change the backing. So that is the proper position. If the ear should ever swell to the entire length of the jewelry, then remove the piercing, okay? Sometimes there's an incident, say if somebody hit it or bumped it and the ear swelled up, then yes, I could do a temporary change into extra long jewelry. But otherwise, you would want to take out the piercing. Ear should return to near normal in 3 to 12 hours. If it doesn't, let your doctor know. Please let me know as well, okay? Again, you wear the earring 6 to 8 weeks, leaving something in the ear all times for 1 year. Even after a year, if you take it out overnight or for a short while, even 5 minutes, or with any forms of incident or trauma, it can act closed. Again, I can always reopen it, and that's what we're gonna do for you today, okay? I'm gonna be cleaning the ears, and you already have your marks and piercings there, so we'll be reopening, but normally I would clean the ears. Naturally, there's a high ear, a low ear, a thick ear, a thin ear. We would look for the best position by making new marks, but again, we're gonna use something that's already there today. And you definitely wanna be careful of shirts on and off of the head, sweaters, wide mesh, woolly, knitted items. If you do pull something out, find it, wash the piece, wash your hands, and put it right back in. And then additionally, if you should ever experience some type of aggravation, whether it be from this jewelry, obviously you let me know, or from another piece of jewelry, you want to put in jewelry that the ear doesn't become aggravated with. So something that you know you don't have problems with. Then you can avoid also the ear closing if you have to remove it. Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay, very cool.
I'm good.